प्लीज मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Please don't care.
कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Just don't care.
Don't care.
Don't worry.
Don't care.
किसी को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
तो आप क्यों चिंता में दुबले हो रहे हैं?
Don't care.
Please.
Don't care.
Do you care?
Like they all said,
Just don't care.
I don't care.
They say
This is the biggest environmental issue
That our planet has ever faced.
No, really, don't care.
Climate change.
It's just an alarmist theory, right?
क्या आपको सच में ऐसा लगता है कि climate change
हमारे इस अर्थ प्लैनेट को अफेक्ट करेगा.
Who cares?
The Earth's climate has been fluctuating for 2.5 million years. Yet it is believed that in the last century,
The climate of the Earth has risen unusually fast.
Relax. Don't care.
I mean, scientists और climatologists कहते हैं कि हमारी वजह से temperatures are going up.
what difference does it make?
जब तक ये सब होएगा ना I'll be dead. एसी तो 24/7 चलना चाहिए.
As long as I get to drive my SUV.
इसकी एसयूवी देखी है आप लोगों ने? पूरा ग्लोब अंदर घुस गया है.
अपना प्लैनेट इतना बड़ा है.
How can we really affect it?
ये सब होते रहता है यार.
मैंने सुना है कि the 10 hottest years,
And the history of the planet have occurred in the last 14 years.
मैं क्या करूं?
the Himalayas,
Which is one of the biggest containers
Of ice and fresh water.
For many countries,
has started to melt at twice its normal rate.
ये सब पब्लिक को डराने के लिए बोलते रहते हैं कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, कुछ नहीं होने वाला है.
In Bangladesh, West Bengal, and other low-lying regions of the world, there's the risk of tens of millions of people becoming climate refugees.
due to rising sea levels.
who cares?
Do you really think rising sea levels
Will have a devastating effect on
on our crops and our monsoons?
तो क्या मेरे बाल भी तो झड़ रहे हैं. किसको फर्क पड़ता है if climate changes?
Give rise to new fatal diseases.
Since 1940, over 300 fatal diseases have been discovered. And the rise of new fatal diseases have been discovered. Congratulations.
But you're right.
किसी को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
Nobody's listening in any case.
Don't care यार.
Unless you really care about your planet.
Unless you care about
Heat related बीमारी और मौत.
Dirtier air and water.
More flood-related accidents and injuries.
Threat to food supplies.
Hundreds and millions of environmental refugees. Possible collapse of economies and ecosystems around the world.
If you care about all of that,
Then maybe you should actually reconsider.
Maybe we should care.
कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक our country is going through drastic climatic changes.
और तुम्हें अब भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. क्या बे?
If you realize that the collapse of the large bodies of ice on Greenland and West Antarctica
is literally changing the map of our world.
Maybe you should care.
26 जुलाई याद है आपको?
The day when 37 inches of rain drowned the entire city of Mumbai in less than 24 hours, killing over 1,000 people.
You know that there are more and more greenhouse gases being trapped into the atmosphere, right? आपको तो मालूम है ना? Right?
Because if you don't, let me explain it to you.
The climate of this planet has remained remarkably stable and in balance for hundreds of thousands of years. How?
When the sun radiates heat,
Some of it enters the Earth's atmosphere, while the rest is radiated back into space in the form of infrared waves.
Some of these infrared waves in the atmosphere are good because they keep the temperature constant and Earth livable.
But कुछ सालों से this thin layer of atmosphere is being heated with more and more greenhouse gases.
And less of it is being reflected back into space.
And as a result, this disrupts nature's delicate balance.
Think of an onion. Okay? The onion is the earth. And the atmosphere of the earth is the outer skin of the onion. You know, that thin, wrinkly thing? That's the atmosphere. That is all that protects us. And that's the thing that's in danger.
This is what climate change is all about, and this is how we human beings have caused it as a result of the emissions of these greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide being the most dominant of them.
तो देखा हमारा एटमॉस्फेयर कितने डेंजर में है.
You care about that, right?
आप समझ तो गए ना?
What we are trying to say? It's a very serious issue.
Think about it.
जब तक आप सोचोगे नहीं, मैं यहीं खड़ा रहूंगा.
I'll wait.
आराम से सोचिए भाई, आराम से सोचते रहिए.
I have all the time in the world.
Take your time.
There's no rush, no hurry. कोई जल्दी नहीं.
Understood? अभी तक नहीं.
Don't worry.
No problem.
सोचो.
सोच लिया?
फिर से सोचिए.
अब तो केयर करो.
I care.
I care.
I care. Me too.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean मैं भी.
To add to all of this,
We are multiplying like rabbits on this planet. And increasing population is also a big factor in ecosystem dynamics.
In the 20th century,
The human population multiplied
From 1.6 billion to nearly 6.1 billion.
आयला.
और फ्यूचर में ये पॉपुलेशन इज एक्सपेक्टेड टू एक्सीड
by 9 billion.
Also, consumption levels per person are increasing at an alarming rate.
और क्या आपको पता है कि इससे हमारे नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज, खाना और पानी की डिमांड्स will just shoot up. Maybe climate change is one of nature's ways.
to decrease human population.
Every single person is dependent on this planet.
And each one of us is responsible for its survival.
So, if you want to stop climate change,
And leave this planet a better place.
For your children.
And their children. And their children.
देयर नो मोर एक्सक्यूजेस.
the time to act is now.
एंड नेवर फॉरगेट,
एक आदमी अकेला
बड़े से बड़ा काम कर सकता है और ये करने में
कोई खास मुश्किल नहीं है.
In your house and office,
Use compact fluorescent bulbs.
Instead of incandescent bulbs,
They last 10 times longer than ordinary luminous bulbs and are cost effective too.
printing के लिए भी recycled paper use करो.
Take shorter showers.
मतलब कि नहाने में पानी कम खर्च कीजिए.
बाय अ फ्यूल एफिशिएंट कार.
if you have a big car, carpool wherever you go.
कम पैकिंग और पैकेजिंग के प्रोडक्ट्स खरीदना.
When you go shopping or to the market,
Carry your own cloth bag.
and discourage others from carrying plastic bags.
It takes 1 minute to manufacture a plastic bag.
But it takes over 1,000 years to decompose it. Turn off your computer whenever possible.
और हाँ, प्लग को पोर्ट से जरूर बाहर निकालना.
Plant a tree in your neighborhood.
I encourage your friends to do so too.
And most importantly, vote for an environmentally sensitive government who pledges to take up climate change as a top priority. Make your voice heard and vote counted.
अगर हम सब ये सब कुछ मिलकर सिर्फ एक साल के लिए करें ना.
can you imagine the amount of carbon dioxide that would not be emitted?
Imagine if everyone does that for an entire lifetime. Do the math.
In general, we as Indians have to evolve our own pattern of development, which is distinctly sustainable. We have our own traditions, we have our own values, and if we were to use them to advantage, combining modern technology to ensure that we become a model for the rest of the world, a model that we can be proud of and that the rest of the world can emulate for all time to come.
And don't forget, all the major advances have happened here on Mother Earth.
The third planet from the sun.
And the only planet in the solar system that harbors life.
Why would you want to mess that up?
Our ability to live on planet Earth and have a future as a civilization is at stake today.
I believe that each one of us can make a difference.
So it is time for us to stand up.
And seize our future.
Because this is not a flood alert.
This is not a fire alert.
This is not a red alert.
This is not a drought alert.
After all,
This is a planet alert.
Planet alert.
Planet alert.
planet alert.
Planet alert.
Planet alert.
Planet alert. Planet alert.
Planet alert.
A planet alert.
Planet alert.
Planet alert.